Okay, let me tell you guys how much I love you guys. This is my third time recording the video. The first time was 20 minutes, the second time was 16, and now this time all over again because something happened each time with the video. Now, I really want to get this out because I told you guys I would answer some of your questions. So, for the third time, I'm about to answer some of your questions. So upset, but I love you guys. Just to let you guys know ahead of time also, my fashion presentation is coming up. Just a little bit of background for the third time. I'm self-taught fashion designer. I went to high school, graduated with the industry. Wait, I'm sorry. It's so irritating when you have to say it like so many times. Went to school. I won a full tuition scholarship from a contest to go to college. Won a full scholarship for fashion design. And I graduated with the industry award for best evening wear collection. So that's just a little bit of background so you guys know that my background is in fashion design. It's not like I'm a reality star turned designer. No, I'm actually a real designer that makes my own clothes from scratch with my own patterns that I make from draping on my dress form. Like, I'm a real designer. So now that that's out the way, also, you guys, the other day I just put up my website thanks to Wix.com. My brand new website is www.kingisis.com. Make sure you guys check that out for the latest on everything, links to all of my websites, to all of my social media, and also a way to contact me for colleges hosting fashion shows and appearances. So now, for the third time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to answer a few of your questions. Let's see. One of the questions is, did you ever try to model as a guy? No, I never tried to model as a guy, although in high school and college I did do a lot of model training for females. And then, when I was younger, I just never thought that I would have the strength to transition. And then when I realized I had the strength to transition, I never thought I would actually, okay, I'm watching TV in high school, top model. Oh, one day I'm going to be on there. Like, I would have never thought. So it wasn't something that was in my mind as obtainable. So, but, I'm happy it happened, obviously. Favorite makeup. My favorite makeup is, um, I use my Studio Finish concealer from MAC. I don't really like use that much stuff. I don't use foundation. I feel like I don't understand why people use foundation if they have decent or good skin and it's like clear or like even. I don't get the whole like thing where it's like you full coverage on. Like why do you have that? So I use concealer mainly just under my eyes and then like I'm a little dark around, so sometimes I even like to get a little bit of bronzer and just put it on my eyelids because since they're a little dark, it kind of just give that little bit of a golden smoky look, and it kind of look like, oh, okay, it's just an eyeshadow color, where it's really just a light dusting of bronzer over top of my natural color. And it's like a very natural, very natural look. Somebody said, are you planning any more cosmetic surgeries? No, I'm not, but I'm not opposed. The only thing that I had done was my breast augmentation and general reassignment surgery. Actually, my, the 25th? Oh, like yesterday was 3 years that I got my breast augmentation, and next month will be 4 years for my genital reassignment surgery. So it's been, wow, like time is flying. But yeah, no, I don't have any more plans. I mean, there are a few things that I wouldn't mind doing, but it's not like, oh my God, it's not like, oh my God, I really want this done. Like, I hate this, I hate that, I hate that. I'm not like that. So it's just like, whatever. If it happens, it happens. Like, but I am happy with the way I look. I don't want to see a different person. So, let's see what else. What's your fashion design inspiration? Also the aesthetic. My inspiration for my collection, I'm actually looking at it. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't. I'm trying to hold out. I'm doing pretty good too. But my inspiration for this collection is called The Goldest Winter Ever, and it's basically accents of gold. And my aesthetic is just futuristic, superhero, chic, sexy. Like, I'll usually find myself designing futuristic kind of pieces. I consider myself a more fashion forward designer. Um, yeah, so just bold and sexy with a little splash of futuristic in it. My favorite perfume is uh, Pulse by Beyonce. I love it. But also, I'm into like um amber white oil. So I remember when I lived in Philly, a lot of people like wear that amber white oil, and I really like the scent on a guy more because I feel like it's a little different me smelling it on somebody else, but I just love it so much, so I like to wear that oil too. Um, what's next in the fight for equality for the trans community? That's a good one. I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow. I consider myself like a advocate, definitely. I don't know. I think just my voice is what I bring to the table, and just basically being vocal and verbal about how I feel. But I'm always down for the cause, definitely. So, we'll see. You never know. Places you may want to visit. I definitely want to go to Hawaii. And also, I want to go to the Bahamas. I want to go to Atlantis in the Bahamas. But I kind of said, if ever, God willing, I get married, that's where I want to go for my honeymoon. It's just so like mermaid and aquatic, and I don't know. It's like I want to go there, but I want to save it for my honeymoon if I ever get married. So, but yeah, anywhere tropical. I just love like warm climate, not like scorching, but like warm tropical climate. My biggest celebrity crush is Ian Somerhalder. I love him. Vampire Diaries is definitely my favorite show. And also, like, I really want to go on that show one day. Like, but if I ever did, I would want to be a witch. I love vampires, especially Ian. He can bite me whenever he wants. But I definitely would love to be like Bonnie's cousin or something. Ugh, or even like an evil witch. I don't know. I just always wanted to play like a superhero or evil villain or somebody with powers. Like I can't reiterate that enough. It's like one of my dreams, and a mermaid. But they have to give me like a good lace wig because like if I ever was a mermaid in a movie or something, like I can't have my natural hair puffing up and my virgin hair like waving. Like that's not gonna be hot. Um, keeping it real. Have you ever been mistaken for the late Aaliyah? Gorgeous. Thank you. Never been mistaken for Aaliyah, but I have gotten like compliments. And people saying I look like her. More so if I wear like a side or heavy part. I haven't wore that in a while, but thank you. Aaliyah was beautiful and definitely one of the my role models when I was younger. Have you ever thought of doing a song with Fox Chazelle or Ashley Breed? Actually, my first song I ever recorded was with Ashley Breed back in January 2010, but it was never released because of different issues that happened with that. So, I don't know, and since then I have tried to record it with different people a few times, and I don't know, it's just never really worked out the way I wanted to. I just feel like I have an idea of what I want, so if ever I do, you guys should know that when I do actually ever put out a song, it's going to be like a lot of dancing and it's going to be fun. Like I can't wait for that time to happen, but I don't know, I just have a vision of what I want it to be. And I just want to focus on my actual talents, which is designing and like modeling and even acting is definitely things that I really take seriously. And I don't want to just feel people to think that I'm just trying to do everything versus show you guys that I have real talent. So even though performing is a talent, and I definitely know I'm a good performer, but you guys will see that one day. When will you be back in Manila? I don't know. Like I really want to be back already. Manila, I went there, you guys, if you guys don't know, to film my independent film Hello Forever back in um, winter 2011, which was just over a year ago. But as you guys know, it's an independent film, so the time frame is a little longer because it's independent. So, but when it happens, when the chance come, I will be there, and it will be amazing. I'm going to make something to wear for the red carpet. I just can't wait to see my movie. I'm excited, and I'm excited for the world to see it because I really put my foot in my character. Would you ever do a reality show about your life? Yeah, I think I would, as long as it focused more on my actual talent and not just me being a transgender woman. Although I would if it did incorporate being transgender, I would want it to focus on just the positive aspects. Even though I feel like I'm a positive person, I was just saying this earlier today, there is not enough positive, like, imagery of trans women on TV. So if ever it happened, I would want it to focus on my talent, but, you know, I would definitely want that to be a part of it. Mm, if you could dine with anyone dead or alive, who would it be and why? I would say I would dine with Donatella Versace. I love her. She's my favorite designer. And actually, I would like to dine with Donatella and Alexander McQueen. My two favorite designers. I love their aesthetic. I always grew up loving Donatella because I feel like she's most like, her style is most like what I feel like my style is. Bold, sexy, out of the box, fashion forward. And I feel like when a woman wear a Versace dress, she don't have to try hard. The dress speaks for itself and it's art. And just like the same thing with McQueen, like his stuff is art. And that's how I approach fashion design. That's how I've always approached fashion design. And my background, it used to be, I used to want to be a comic book artist when I was young. So it kind of changed from that to designing. So definitely superheroes and comic book kind of play a role in my style of design. And yeah, I just design pieces as if it's my art. It's not just me throwing an outfit together. This is my art, and I want people to enjoy it the way I enjoy looking at it. Do you have any tips on being more confident in front of the camera? I would say fake it until you make it, definitely. Usually when I shoot, if possible, I like to have music playing and like really up-tempo music because that definitely can help you get into a character that you want to portray as far as what the photographer or the stylist want. And like if it's something sexy, you want you to be sexy, put on some sexy music and really feel it and get into a character. That's what I like to do. And definitely, of course, my confidence has built since my days on Top Model Cycle 11. And yeah, definitely just playing characters on camera really helps. Yeah, it's fun. Um, do you want me to save you and bring you to my kingdom where you can enter the universe and take your chances? Oh, okay. That works for me. As long as you give me some like superpower or something, I would love that. Um, what makes you confident? Definitely I've grown more confident since I had my surgeries. But I would say just growing and developing into the woman that I am and knowing that it takes time. Like I wanted to rush, just like most girls want to rush everything, but I really learned that with time comes confidence and grace. And yeah, it just happens by itself. If you have a positive outlook on life and just always put your best foot forward anyway. Do you want children? I do want children. My mom had me at 17. I'm 27 now. So I thought I would have kids by now, but of course my life kind of went a different direction than everybody else's. But I don't know. I do want kids, and I really want my first child name to be Neptune. And everybody think I'm crazy for that, but I'm so serious. Like my first child is going to be named Neptune. I think I'd be a great mom. So I'm excited. We'll see. But I do want to like get married first. Like I said, if God willing, get married and start my family that way. So we'll see. What is your biggest piece of advice for young people of today? Um, Following your dreams, definitely being who you feel like you are, never giving up on your dreams, and never letting somebody else's opinion determine what's going to happen for you in your life. That's my biggest piece of advice. Um, yeah, definitely. Well, you guys, that was my Ask Isis. Make sure you guys follow me. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it and I got as many of your questions in as I could. Make sure you follow me on my brand new website, www.kingisis.com, for all the links to my site, to my social media, and also look out for my presentation February 11th at Wix Lounge during Fashion Week. So yeah, with that being said, I love you guys for watching me. Make sure you follow your dreams. Make sure you never give up on who you are and who you believe you want to be or will develop into. Love you guys.